All right, welcome back. I got my coffee. I want to get this going. So let's go ahead and take a look, right? So as I said, here is my SXI server. We have plenty of free memory of 80 gig of RAM and plenty of CPU, gigahertz free. All of our VMs are fired up. So I do want to go to Windows 11. Preferences. Right, not there. All right, so it's not going to be done here. We're going to go back. Wow, see, it's been a little while. We're going to go back here, Windows 11, and edit settings. We're going to take a look. So I did 4 CPUs. Let's go to, what do we do? Whatever we want. Let's just go. I go 12. Why not? 16 through 84. Let's do 32. You heard that? That was my son. 32 gigabyte. Save. All right. Running. Reconfigures complete. Let's take a look here. RVM. Looks like I might have powered it off on us. Thought I had that set. Console. Come on. Console. There's a part of our problem. There we go. Windows 11. Again. Okay. All right. We're up. Let's take a look what we system. 32 gig RAM. Only showing 2 processors. I don't know if that's a limitation. Windows 11, the 2 physical processors. Might be. I think you might need a Pro for Workstation to get around the CPU limitation. Let's take a look at one more thing. This should have been done in the other video. I apologize. Go ahead and hit edit. CPU. There we go. Socket. Where's per socket? Why can we not? Probably because we're powered on. I'm not going to worry about that right now. All right. Well, that failed. That's fine. All right. Let's get to what we really wanted to get to here. Okay. So let's bring up the Windows 11 box. Put it up a couple times here. All right. Hopefully you can see, I know I didn't zoom in or anything, but right off the bat, we have agent versions that are not correct. Let's go back to agent health. Machines are talking. It is online, so that is good. Now, it's super simple. You can deploy agents as a software delivery package, which is what we do. We have them set up in the app deploy toolkit. We're using that to deploy them on a schedule. However, for lab purposes, and then after that, we still have these enabled to catch the machines that miss deployment. The deployment is just a big bulk. So let's go ahead and go through the list. So the way you upgrade the agents is first you have to do the main Symantec management agent. Come in here. You'll have site server and non-site server. The site servers will be your package servers, task servers, and all of those. Now you can do one of 2 things. You can enable what's here, or you can clone them and then give them a new name. But let's take a look. We have none that require it, but still we're going to enable it. What I like doing is by schedule. The one ASAP sucks because if you utilize this method only, and then you re-image a machine, and a machine did the upgrade from this, it will not run again because it knows run once. It knows it ran that good. So what I do is by schedule, add schedule window, check every, say, 4 hours. User can run, and there we go. And let's turn it on. What'll happen is any machine that gets the agent on, like a sub agent, that's the main agent, but like on a sub agent, like inventory agent, if we're to uninstall it or somebody else did, it'll circle back around and reinstall again. All right. That's 32-bit. Same thing. We're going to do schedule. Window every 4 hours. On. All right. Now we should see some numbers here. Got 4. Need upgrade. Awesome. So I schedule window. 4 hours. On. Save. We don't have any 32 bits, but just in case we did. All right. Now, this is the main agent. Okay. So let's take. Sorry, as I said, I'm still trying to wake up. Hey, I'm trying to get some videos going here on my lab. Let's take our. Oh, what am I doing? Let's just take the machine we're on. Should have Altiris on it. Windows 11. I do not see it down here. Why is that? Go ahead, see. Check that. Excuse me. Program files. Whoa. We do not have Altiris. Let's a quick peek here. Take this. And manage computers. What do we have? We don't have Windows 11. We're going to have to. Look at that. We never did it here. All right. We have admin PC. I don't know where that is. PC. All right. We'll do the domain controller because I believe that. Yes, it is. So we come in here. Bring up the Altiris agent. Yellow. Patch management. Scan failed. Okay. Fine. I'm not going to gripe with that. We go to agent. Scroll down. What do we have here? We have all 8 fives. Now they're going to show up on software delivery. Okay. However, you have to show internal. Okay. You have to do this to show this. Check the machine in. Bang. Here we go. Symantec non-site server waiting to try download. Interesting. Like I said. Oh, we got to get the Altiris name working again. All right. So we'll work on that. But as you see, it already came up. Right. So we're good there. All right. Let's get back to the rest of this. All right. So this is the main Altiris. I call it the main agent. And then you have the sub agent. Okay. Backup and recovery. We have Veritas. Deployment. We're not doing deployment. I do want to do that. I do want to play around and learn deployment. All right. So here we go. We have the installs. Let's take a double check on them. One say ASAP. I schedule window. 4. The upgrade. I schedule. And I see it shows 0 because you need the main agent first. Until that is deployed, these will never know that they need to go. Sorry, I'm very phlegmy, so I'm muting my mic every here and there. All right, install. And what's nice with doing this with the install is if somebody uninstalls, it will reinstall. And the upgrade, like I said, is good because the upgrade will catch if it was missed during a deployment. Okay, saved. Inventory upgrade. Be careful not to do the uninstall. Else you'll have a circle going on. I schedule, add schedule. And I'm going to pause this video for a moment. I don't hide mistakes. I don't hide bloopers or failures or anything. But what I'm going to do, oh, this is new to modern device management. I do want to check into that some. This Mac and Windows, I want to learn some of that. We do have a Mac running. I do need to get a newer Mac running as well. Power scheme, I'm going to run through this. I'm going to run through software, patch management, and software delivery. And that's why I'm going to mute, pause it. Just, you don't have to see me do every one. It's kind of help the video be a little short for you. All right, hold on a second. Okay, we're back. I did that to all those. We're good to go with those. However, now what I need to work on, and I'm not going to hold this video for that, is Altiris 10, 60, 10, 10, 60, 10, 5. Still the Altiris server. One, two. I gotta still chugging along, trying to bring us up. I could not get the Broadcom website to work, so watch this. Let's see if this does it. Open Network Sharing Center. After settings, double click, properties, TCP IPv6, turn that off. And close. Still running a little sluggish. Big. Release. Big. New. Flush DNS. All right. We have all that done. Close out the browser. Go back in. Try to go back. Still not going. Very interesting. All right. Anyway, what I need to work on now is two things. One, I'm going to power down this VM. I'm going to go back to two sockets, but then add some processors because like I said, it was a little sluggish like when I first booted up and whatnot. Plus, it needs a reboot. Your devices are being out of date. We need to restart, install updates. I got to do that. Bring it up to speed. And the biggie here is run md Altiris. Altiris dot local. Okay, so we are working there. PC, go figure. Oh, not search. Run. Ping Altiris. Ping Altiris laptop local. Very interesting. So I'm not quite sure then why this is trying to go. Let's see. It can get there. It can not get there. HTTP, HTTPS, it cannot get to either. So that, yeah, I have to figure that out next. But I'll be back on once I get that working. And actually, you know what? Let's forget that. I'm all over the place like usual. So let's go backwards, right? So we already said my Windows 11 box does not have Altiris. So let's do this. So actions discover. We could import AD. Agent. Let's push the agent. Come on. A little sluggish. All right. So select computers. See, they still have that one issue here. Hold on. Gotta pause real quick. All right. My son came down to talk to me. So now we're back. But yeah, one of the problems I always had, like, when you click action and then you click an item, sometimes the menu will stay. You got to click it again. So it's gone. All right. Our profile. There's that local. Install agent. That was for Mac. Here we go here. All right. Let's do a select computer. There it is. So we must have done an AD import or whatnot. And here you go. Depending on your environment, like where I work, we use Altiris for one area and we use SCCM for another. So we cannot do this. But Windows computers with no Symantec Management Agent, you can click Resources, tell you who. Let's see, I don't know who this unnamed is. I don't know if I want to enable this, but what you could do is set this, add a date and time, or shared schedule daily. So date and time, repeat every week, every Wednesday, or every Friday night. And you set whatever you want. That's at date time or shared schedule, daily, half hour, weekly, monthly, whatever. And you can even create your own shared schedules as well. You could call it monthly Altiris sync up if you wanted. Yeah, give it whatever you want. I am not going to do this because I don't know what this is. This is a lab. I can tell you, if I check and select computers, it knows about my machine. We'll go ahead and we'll add that. Let's say okay. Here we go. Windows 10 Pro. And for computers, no. Edit. Let's refresh. What do we got? Looks like we're not getting nothing here. I'm starting. All right. Let's. Oh, so click install. We're going to keep everything default. System tray, start menu, add remove programs list. Go ahead. Server, so you can have options there. Let's say now we should be able to hit refresh. Failed to push Symantec agent. Nice. Go figure. Now I don't know if it's because of our other issue we're having, which is like this. Okay, I'm gonna pause. Let's try and poke around a little bit. All right, I'm not sure this is it, but I will show you what I'm going to do. Where I work, we actually have like a lot of sites, and we have sites and subnets allocated and all that. We come here, we have one, has a site server. Let's go ahead. New site. Lab. Not going to create a site. We're going to add a subnet. We're going to add a subnet. Okay. Come on. Cancel. Okay. Got something going on here. First page. Okay, site. Here's our rigs lab. Subnet. Did not take it. We can go down to our subnet here. We can say assign the site. Rigs lab. That should take. It did. There we go. So here we go. For one subnet. We have our site server. Site server. Ah, look at that. So here's server. Might be part of the problem. Package service not installed. Task service. Aha. Now I'm remembering. I did this at work for the new version. Back to Altiris server. Close this. Ah. Patch management. Okay, well, we'll fix that later. That's not an issue of ours right now. One, there's a few problems. So, I do not see task 8. That's a client. Do not see task server. Do not see packaging service agent. Interesting. So, install remove services. As has task service. Let's install package services. Not recommended. Right. You don't have to install those services. Let's do the first thing. Let's reboot because after I upgraded Altiris, it did not reboot. We're going to go ahead and restart. Let it do its thing. We'll be back. Pause you out. All right. While I'm waiting for things to reboot, I got it finally set to sockets for 2 processors, 8 cores, and we're good there, and the 32 gig of RAM. So, also, Altiris.rigslab.local/Altiris finally brought me back up here. That's good as well. All right, let's do a refresh here. Not be pending boot. Task service to server. Still says reboot pending. Interesting. Connection profile. Take a look at the profile. Connectivity. Now, I can tell you we're not using HTTPS, so might as well just turn it off here. You have to see. Let's save. I know we're using HTTPS only, and leaving HTTP checked off was an issue. We had to uncheck that. I think where else we might have to go. So to get here, it was settings, notification server, site server settings. Now I'm going to go to membership update. How often? 1 day every 5 minutes. I'm going to do a full. Shouldn't take long. Hopefully. Enough time to sip coffee. And then policy update. Settings, notifications. There, let's go to all settings. Poking around right now. Oh, let's see. Database settings. Connection with SQL is unsecure. But we are working. I am just poking around. I can be honest with you on that. I was talking about the shared schedule earlier. You can do that right here. You can create your own. All right. We're not using persistent connection. Email, logging, proxy, none. Do action. Featuring 1. Security. I'm gonna check something here. Don't know who that is. Look at that. That's interesting. So we have Jeff as a user. I don't know who this person is. We're going to disable them. Use your account full name. Do we have full name up here? Yes, we do. Look at that. Delete. Break something. I don't care. All right. I am still not sure. It did reboot. DC. Let's not show that again. Manage properties. Not again. Close. Program files, Altiris agent, active. Run this. What happened? They're running. Needed a reboot. Upgrade is running. Yep. It just crashed. Well, closed out, then crash. There we go. Got a little bit of fun stuff before any of that. So I don't know why my main Altiris server didn't want to grab it. My main Windows 11, my apologies. All right, we're going to reboot this because I just did a shutdown. You see it's still waiting. Update and restart. Okay. It's main controller. Which now what we should see. It completed. Go to settings. We have an 8.7, 4 items. The way the Altiris agent works is there's 4 pieces grouped together right here. Then you have inventory, software delivery, patch management, power scheme, and then on a desktop, non-server OS, you'll have application metering. They do not do application metering on servers. So we're good here. Now, if we come back over here, config, no new connection. Now, waiting for the Windows 11 box. Let's go to the server. Go. Settings. This is how we bump the server, if you will. Because what's going to happen is, let's take this and I will show you. We will come over here. Settings, all settings, agents. Okay, so now we have the main agent installed. What we don't have is inventory and everything else. So if we come down here and we click on the upgrade policy, we have a 0. Now if we come over here, resource membership update, and we bump the delta, which I have set to every 5 minutes, would go. And the way this works is the delta, even though it's 5 minutes and 5 minutes for policy, the delta needs to run first, and then a couple minutes later, you want the policy update to run. You do the one, then the other. Now, if we come over here, watch, probably won't work for me. Refresh. Up here, and we'll come back. There we go. Hey, something actually worked right. And it's our DC. Look at that. Yay. So we'll have that on everything. Not application metering, not power schemes. Power schemes said it was current. We should have patch 1, software 1. Now we go back to DC, update. They'll start coming in. Software. 1 is patch, 1 is software, and inventory. Now, if you want to show expired, you can do that. Of course, I'll show you everything that's expired. And we'll take that off to make it easier to see. See, they're waiting to retry download. Interesting. Not sure what's going on with that. I think my network needs to settle itself down. It did go eventually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it here for a while and just walk away. Let it do its own thing. I will have to figure out what's going on with that. Let's do one thing. Settings, software patch management, test machine patch policy. Remember what I was talking about? So the default software update plugin policy is what will catch all machines. Okay. Computer. Admin PC. The software default, give an example. If I set this to, wow, 2020, really? 2024. January, today is the 13th. We'll say the 21st. Hit save. Okay. Any machine not in a cloned policy. This is by default. You cannot delete it. You can't do anything. You can disable it, but you don't want to because you'll get. And what that is good for is if you clone it and then you target machines, any machine not in a targeted policy will fit in this. You can disable that, then they won't be patched. All right. Go to TC, update config. You got a new configuration, which is what I expected. We go to patch. Now 8 a.m. January 21st. So this machine is falling in there. Can say patch assessment scan failed. Please check the log. There is an issue. I do remember that now. And there's a how-to article on how to fix that. So that'll be another time. We have other issues we need to fix right now. Going back to DC. Come on. Checking package. Okay. Yeah, like I said, see, it's just going to take a little bit for my network to settle. Sipping that coffee. All right. Back up and running. Right. That one went. Now these two are set. That one says not scheduled. That is software management solution 64-bit upgrades. Yeah, the other ones are set every 4 hours. Software management solution upgrade. Let's log in here. Yeah, and this is Windows 11 running on ESXi 6.7. So no TPM, ran a no TPM check, and you can Google it. A lot of people have told you, like when you start the Windows 11 setup, you hit, I think it's like Shift F10, and you type this whole oob skip something. It's weird, but it works. All right, going back to DC. I want to see software management solution plugin here. Software management solution upgrade. It is set by schedule. That is very interesting. Check again. All right, that ran. This will run. We're waiting for that to finish. Come on. I want is here is there we go. We're back up here. run that since I'm here. It doesn't hurt anything. Lab. Up to 35-minute video. Some troubleshooting, some looking, some poking. The right, so this one that's never ran. We're manually running now, but we're not going to touch anything else on the network. Oh, you know what? Let me show you one good thing to do. Go back to settings, all settings. You can get here, settings, agent settings, but I always go to all. I don't know why, it's just that. Okay, come back down here. So the install, I have it by schedule. Did not do what I wanted. Oh, yes. So ASAP, right? Add schedule. At Symantec, I don't know if it's changed. They always said don't do 0000. So no repeat, 1 o'clock, 1 a.m., and the date will be today or yesterday or whatever. It can't be forward, right? What happened is you'll hit save. Now, this is an ASAP job. Now, we're going to run through and schedule. And, nope. Schedule time. 1, save. And what we're doing here is we're setting up an ASAP. So as soon as the machine checks in, I will show you because I manually ran. But we'll fix it. Power scheme. Read. Window. Stop with the window. Time. 1. I'm trying to rush. I mean, I don't want to give you a 2-hour video. I don't think you want a 2-hour video. Hopefully on YouTube you've gone in and you've set it to best, play speed to 1.5 times. And this will be a lot quicker. Interesting. This one hasn't. I know, that's right. No, you have to do it this way. All right. This is a software portal. We're going to poke around with that later too. What we're going to do on these, all right, they're upgrades as well. We're going to do the same thing. I want ASAP. I hate wait. I know I paused it earlier to set the 4-hour window, but now you can see what I was actually doing. Doing all this. See how monotonous it is. All right. I'm on save. Here we go. Now, let's save again just in case. Go back to PC. Update. New config. Here's agent. Y'all 8.7s. The power scheme is 8.5. We know that that was not updated. All right, let's go. Manage computers. Take a look here. DC. What is a DC telling? Agent health. Now it's good. Everything's good. Refresh this. We're good there. Let's go to SQL Server. And what I'm going to show you with this is I'm not going to launch them. I will check it in. SQL. All right, I'm gonna move this aside for a second. Excuse me. All right, now what we're going to do is bring up a new tab. Here's that. That was interesting. Yeah, there we go. Manage jobs and tasks. I'm on my other machine. Bear with me. I will show you here. The program files, Altiris agent. Don't know why that wasn't coming up. Go. Our agents are 8.5s. Now what we're going to do, move this screen a little bit. Update lab computer client config. Okay. We're going to quick run will be a specific machine. We're serving a new schedule. Now, all lab computers. Schedule. Come back here. No new configuration. Software delivery. Huh. That is interesting. If I manually click it, it's going. So still, we're going to let this go for a second. Let it upgrade the main agent. I remember I was playing around with this. I couldn't get this to work quite right. Settings, station, remember update. Kick this guy off again. That changes too, because what happens is it doesn't take 5 minutes for Delta to run. But the problem is when you run this close and the larger your database gets, if you kept it 5 minutes, your Delta would never finish before policy kicks off. Your policy would kick off, say, 3 times as the Delta is still running. The Delta is trying to run over and over again. 215. Usually it's 1 hour, 1 hour is how I have it set. Okay, save them. Now, let's go back to SQL. Update. No, this is very interesting. Definitely. They're all still in 8.5s. The biggie is if I walk away and come back, it'll be fine. It'll work. We're still waiting on those there. All settings. Take a look. Says there's no ones, software, upgrade, plugin. Oh, sometimes this is why everything, like I said, you walk away. Then basic inventory. Now the inventory is sent that it has the new version. Agent. Up another tab. I have fat finger in there. So here is. Go here. Membership update. And kick this off again. We just sent basic inventory up to the server, so in 15 minutes, the server would then process that. right? Run the policy now. If we go to the SQL Server, check it in. It's still nothing. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's because it already came down. It's interesting that they're going to waiting to retry download. I know if I click it, it will kick off. Oh, I didn't do nothing. So now they're starting to go. I'm going to pause and walk away for like an hour and let my lab settle itself, right? We'll be back. All right, we're back. So I'm just poking around real quick. So if you go to manage jobs and tasks, and then you expand down here, import patch data for Windows. As we see, the last time I had patch data was 2020. So new schedule. We will do it. Repeat every 1 day. We will do 4:50 a.m. server time. 4:50 a.m. Let details again. All right, so cancel. Let's go ahead and run that. Let's come on. Start now. Let's get an import going here. That might be part of our problem with our client machines. All right, so that is that. That is on my Windows 11 box. My here's server right here. Look at not log viewer. That's what I want. Okay. So here we go. Now the first thing I'm going to do is hide information. I'll show you warnings. Could not access path or package. Oh, look at all this issue. So, be part of our problem here. Yes, 16. We'll fix all that. AirTOS 16. Yeah, that's going to be, that was one of the problems of BSR. All right, so. Application patch assessment failed. Failed push Symantec agent. 957. That was, oh, so we only have a couple failures. SQL connection failed. Well, that's not good. So we're going to have to let this just still sort itself out. Let patch management go. And we're going to let this run. All right. And we are still running at 12:04, 12:08. Time's off by 4 minutes between my PC and the VM. We're going out to lunch. All you can eat buffet sushi. So I'll be back. And this will be done by then. It says we're at 370 to 455. Of course, I am doing like everything, which is a little absurd. But yeah, we'll be back. All right, so here we go. We have a lot of software deleted and imported. That's good. Oof, Chinese buffet was awesome. Oh, that's, the sushi was awesome. The other food was, it was okay. All right. Go to Windows 11. Well, we're on. Actually, we don't have Altiris on the Windows 11 box. Go to SQL. Still have an issue with patch management. Oh. Block 0 is invalid. All right. All right. Well, the DC Server 2019 SQL Altiris. Oh, admin PC is running. Let's go look back at that list of VMs. Didn't notice it. Admin PC, there it is. Come on. Figure log this out. Try and hurry up, keep us down to an hour. Oh, that's interesting. There we go. All right, what do we have? Oh, all right. It looks like we're still having a patch issue, but big thing here is a lot of crap up. Big thing here is we're good to go with a lot of these machines. Our agents are good, up to date. Altiris still looks the same as it did before. If you didn't know, you can click that little double arrow and run through different tabs. It's actually manufacturers. One unknown. That's probably the Mac. That's VMware as well, but operating systems, an idea what we have here. We have Windows 10 Pro for workstation. That must be admin PC. All right, so we didn't touch this one. It went on its own. Okay. The agent versions. All went all by themselves. So we're back up and running. Altiris 871 is up. Now we're going to do point fixes on the next video. Patch management will be another one. I got to figure out what's going on. All right. Thanks for watching. Good morning. So after buffet, we were busy. Football started. Watched some football. Didn't get back to it. I just want to show you. My voice probably changed a little bit because I use Elgato Wave 3 gaming microphone. I love it. And my voice probably sounds a little cut off here and there because I use these audio effects. One is Elgato noise removal. It'll take like fan noise fan noise out. And the other one I think might have been clipping me is this, the D gate. The D gate, see how it's doing that? So I'm snapping my fingers right now. And you can't hear it because the gate is cutting it off. So for it to do that, it actually cuts audio out. So hopefully we're good now. All right, so I do want to show you. So after patch management did its thing, PM import got all done, we're good to go. Another day, another cup of coffee. Yeah, so here we go. So we have all three of these machines going just fine. Yeah, that's patch management's good. Software delivery, Windows system assessment scan run completed. All right, let's minimize these. All right, we have to restart. I'm going to show you some Altiris reports. I doctor them up. I modify them, but it is nice to use. And this is going to be for the point fixes. We're going to want this report. So we'll pause you out while I wait for the system to reboot. Actually, the system's actually pretty quick now. All right. So I use SQL Studio to do all my reporting. There is a report builder built in. I don't like it. I don't know how to use it. Maybe that's why I don't like it. Maybe one day I'll sit there and poke around and try and figure it out. Let's do And start. There we go. Hopefully we can connect. While that's going, let's bring up a browser. I don't know why that keeps doing that. Yes, and you can get it where you don't have to log in every time. All right, let's see if we can do this. Equal. Do. Equal. Rigs. Local. And let's try logging in as me. Authentication SQL, blah, 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 blah. All right, well, we'll take a look at that in a minute. All right, there we go, right? So I already did a quick poke around, and on reports, all reports, notification server, management, agents, agent versions. There's other ones here too. I like this one as well. So let's do this. I never leave everything where they belong. I always create a new folder. I put a 1 or a star. We could do that. We could do slash reports. All right. Refresh it. We go to the top. Hey. Rename. Boom. Now see how I put it way down there? That's why I put the star or a 1 and numerically 1, 2, 3, whatnot. Let's new. Oh, no, I don't want new. New. Oh yeah, it's the new folder. Agent. All right. Notification server. Agent. I like 2 of them. Agent installed the last day. Clone it. Lab. And we're going to take agent version. Clone. The reason for cloning is 2 things. 1, you don't want to move an item that's in a default location because of an upgrade. It might move it back, and that would not be fun. And the other thing is you cannot edit it unless you clone it. All right, so it's cloned. So we have all this stuff, and you know, I'm horrible at some of this, but some of this I can get around. So this one is going to be account. And you know what? I don't care about modifying this one. What I'm going to do is get rid of the count. Of course, that is one pain. If you right click here and in this menu, you can't get it to go away unless you click on something. Do edit. Let's count. See. Name and count. All right. Clone. Version by next being. All right. Edit. This is where I like to get SQL going. Let's take a quick peek at that. I come over to my SQL server, and did I install? No, I did not, but all right, hold on. All right, so something to do with that Windows 11 box itself, that admin PC that I found yesterday in yesterday's video. I'm just going to use it. So I like using SQL Studio. I'll show you why. Let's take this version by machine, edit, take all this, come over here, paste it in, we're going to execute it. Well, does it run? Let's first of all, let's switch to the correct database. All right, another blank. Okay, I think it's some of this other stuff up top. So, of course, this is gonna be a pain in my butt, right? So, select star from IPX identification. All right, that works. So, we have name, domain. So let's do select product version as agent version count. I don't care about the count. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to keep the version as available agent package version. And what we're going to do is every computer resource. Let's see what we have here. We do not have name in there. I didn't think we would. And let's just take a look at what's in here. I want to see what this says. Execute agent name, agent ID. Okay, fine. So let's do this. Excuse me. If they have an inner join, so I'll do inner join from IMB AX AC identification IAAI on IAI dot. I just go from that IAI equals. Now I have to on good equals. We'll do SV dot no. I dot good equals. Oh wait. Where are they at? All right. Now this is one of the finicky reports where you can't just run the whole thing in SQL Studio. Because usually I'll do my report entirely in SQL Studio. So agent version, edit. So select IAI.name as host name. Now let's save that. Name as host name. Oh, I didn't like that. Let's take this back out for a moment. That's working again. All right. Edit. Put that in here. I'm going to remove the group by for a moment. Package version. Product version from YouTube. There, upper. Okay. There we go. See, now this is nice. Okay. Now you can sit here and you can know exactly what versions are out there of what. Now, something does look a little wrong. What I mean by that is we have an 8-5. So 5, 1, 6. And we have 11 here. Oh, we got duplicates in here. Edit. There we go. One of each. There's our 6. There's our one right there. Now, what I want now is to understand as agent version, it is going to be join SMP versions. Go back here. Let me see if this is it. So D apps. So one thing they didn't do here is they didn't put that there, and it works because there's only a single product version. Cross them and see if that works. Okay, it still works, so we're good. So I want the D app. So it's going to be this. Run this. Agent name. Okay, that's what I want. So it's going to be agent name. Name. Apps. Dot. Agent name. Oh, so the Mac is running an older version of the main Altiris agent. See, now what I like about doing this is you can get a better idea of what is what. It's not showing all the sub agents, so it is just a quick report to show you. So anyway, that's enough for now. Just reporting, and although I kind of want to get all the other agents to show, because once I do, then I'll try to wake up. Once I get all the other agents showing up, then when we do the point fixes, we could troubleshoot using a report easier. All right, well, that's enough for now.